Hey, hey! Wonderful day. Welcome to the Chicala Kitchen. This is actually our second video of the day, so make sure you're looking for our holiday cookie series. We're doing Italian butter jelly cookies today. But right now, this is the next in our fall winter soup series. We are doing beef barley today. Now I'm actually going to turn it into a roasted vegetable beef barley, but that's completely optional. So I have a pot heating up, my big stock pot here with some olive oil in the bottom. I have stew meat that I cut into smaller cubes because this is a soup, so we don't want those big chunks of meat. I keep this on the side of my stove. I mix up kosher salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. And it's just my basic seasoning that I keep near the stove at all times. So I'm just going to coat these beef cubes, and when this oil is hot, we're going to brown them and then take them out, and I'll be back to show you what else we're going to add. This is a delicious soup. And while I have you, I'm going to tell you the same story I mentioned in our cookie video. Yesterday I did a video on tassies, or little nut tarts. They're delicious. For some reason TikTok thinks that they violate community standards. It's a cookie recipe. I have no idea what I did wrong. I can't get any answers. But it will not show on your For You page. You have to go to my profile page if you want to see it and search for it. And I will ask you, please, any of these social media sites, whether you're on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, their algorithms will only push out these videos if there is engagement. It means make a comment, put a like, and absolutely subscribe if you can. It would be so helpful to us, and we're having fun doing this. I've made some wonderful new friends. But if you'd like to continue seeing these videos, that would be really helpful. So, I'm going to add this meat. Hear that sizzle? And the noise you hear in the background is the dishwasher. Unfortunately, it's pretty loud. So I'm going to let these brown. We'll remove them, and I'll be back. See you in a few. Okay, so I removed the meat, which was browned, and now I have about 3 carrots, a few stalks of celery, probably, there were maybe 4 stalks of celery, and a very large onion, diced up. And I'm going to throw this in, and we're going to saute this till they start to soften and caramelize a little bit. So that's going to be another few minutes. And then we'll be back to add the rest of our ingredients. Our kitchen is going to be smelling amazing very soon. See you in a few. All right. So soup is on. It looks wonderful. I did have to add some more beef stock. It got quite thick. And I'm going to take the roasted veggies. Now, this soup is done, as it is beef barley. I'm going to take some roasted veggies and throw them in and make it a roasted veggie beef barley soup. Let's see what I got. Here we go. Now, here we go. Beef barley soup thickens very quickly. So keep some stock on the side, or you can let it thicken and serve it more as a stew. This is the ultimate comfort meal. I'm taking out the Parmesan rind. I will take out the bay leaves, and then we're good to go. This is a wonderful, delicious, warming, comforting soup, and I hope you enjoy. Buon cibo, buon amici, good food, good friends. Come and join us again. Okay, so I have to tell you, this kitchen smells amazing. It's been 45 minutes simmering. Now I have about 3/4 of a cup of pearled barley here. I rinsed it, and ooh, this is going right in. And we're going to continue simmering for about another 45 minutes till the barley is nice and tender. And then at that point, if it's too thick, if I think I need it, I will add some more of the beef broth, the stock that I kept on the side. Now I did forget to mention earlier, one thing I did add to this soup is a Parmesan rind. I keep them in the freezer, use them in all my soups and stews for flavoring, so I did throw that in there. Okay, so another 45 minutes, we'll be back. All right, so the veggies have started to soften and caramelize. Lots of steam here. And I'm going to add, I have 4 or 5 small cloves. You can do 2 or 3 large cloves of garlic minced really well. We're just going to stir this around for a few seconds till we start to smell that garlic so it doesn't burn. Awesome. Oh, there it is. Okay. I have a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste. Now, you can use any tomato product. If you have leftover sauce from Sunday, that works too. A little passata, whatever you have. Just throw a little tomato something in there. I have a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. We're going to stir this around to get this really well incorporated. Good. Now, my thyme froze last night outside. We are in North Carolina, but it was 22 degrees this morning. It got really cold. I wasn't expecting that. So I have to use dry thyme. Got about a teaspoon there. Normally I would put some fresh thyme in there, but oh well. Okay. Now, I like to throw in a glug of wine. This is going to cook out. We have a lot of cooking ahead. I have 3 bay leaves. And we're going to throw the meat back in along with any of the juices that have collected. We save that deliciousness. Stir this all up. Now, I have my homemade beef stock. If you use the box stuff, that's fine too. I would go for the low sodium so you can control the salt in it. That's a personal preference. I have a couple quarts here, but I think I'm going to start with about 6 cups. I'm not going to add it all quite yet. Let's see. Yeah, more or less 6 cups. I'm going to bring this to a simmer. Oh, and I have here, these are the leaves off the top of the celery stalks. We don't throw out any flavor. So they were chopped up and they're going in too. Now we're going to bring this to a simmer and let it simmer for about 45 minutes. Then we're going to come back, add our barley, and simmer again. Low and slow makes for deliciousness. Now, what did I do with my lid? Hang on. I am going to turn this into a roasted veggie beef barley. We had roasted green beans last night with our dinner. I had some leftovers, so I cut them up. I had a small butternut squash. I roasted at 400 with some olive oil, salt, and pepper, diced up very small. At the end, when the soup is done, we're going to stir that in. So now